So this is world's first Thunderbolt 5 enabled 6K 32-inch monitor. So the unboxing, what you just saw, it was about this monitor. This is the LG 32-inch 6K UltraFine HDR monitor. So I have been waiting for this monitor since last year when it was actually launched in CES in the US. So if you know, I have been trying to get the Apple XDR monitor for last close to a year, but since it has already been it has been aging, it's almost close to 6 or 7 years since that monitor was released. But hands down, Apple XDR monitor has to be the best monitor till date, even if it's close to $7,000, which is a lot of money just for a monitor. But till now, in 6 years, there has not been a single monitor which can actually just go ahead and fight the any of those current monitors lineup. Apple XDR has to be the best so far. So, but again, it's a 6 years old monitor. If you really want to go ahead and invest on a monitor which is already 6 years old, probably if something comes out in next few months, you will be most likely feeling sad because you have already waited for so many years. And after waiting for so many years, when you really pull the trigger and bought the XDR for $7,000 freaking dollars, and if a new model comes up, you'll be really heartbroken. So that was the only reason why I did not buy the current XDR one, because that is again $7,000 on the top. It's only 60 Hz. Of course, this one is also 60 Hz, but this is only $2,000, while the Apple XDR for exactly the same thing. Even in fact, this one is close to 224 ppi, while the Apple XDR is close to 218 ppi. So it's much more higher resolution than Apple XDR as well. So coming to the price, Apple XDR is close to $8,000. This is only $2,000. And this one is almost looks exactly the same like the Apple XDR again. And it comes with the stand as well. You don't have to pay anything extra for the stand. For the XDR, you again have to pay more $1,000 only to get that stand. But here you get everything together in that $2,000 package. And this one is completely HDR 10. It's 10-bit monitor, and HDR is supported as well. HDR content, everything is supported. Right out of the box, it comes with the Thunderbolt 5 support as well. So using this monitor, if you are really using your MacBook Pro, you do not need to recharge or put the charging cable to the MacBook Pro. The MacBook Pro can automatically get the charge and power all the way from the Thunderbolt 5. So it has multiple ports: USB-C, USB-C, Thunderbolt 5, display port, HDMI port, lot of ports there. You might have already seen it on the pictures. If you are following me on Instagram, you would have already seen it. I've already uploaded the photos. So a lot of details, you can see that. So yes, it's an expensive monitor, not for everyone. Only people who are into some creative space like photo editing, video editing, and need the best of the best experience. There are a ton of 4K and 5K monitors, but none of those 4K and 5K monitors actually get close to a proper 6K Apple XDR experience, except this, the LG 32-inch U990 6K monitor, because this is I cannot even explain you the difference between the huge difference of 4K to 6K. I have been personally using 4K monitors for last 7 or 8 years. If you see this monitor and the other side of the monitor, both of them are 27-inch 4K monitors. I have been using them since many years. Those have been probably close to 6 or 7 years old. They're 4K. Even my main monitor used to be a 43-inch huge 4K monitor as well, but coming out of that 4K thing all the way to the 6K thing is game changer. I cannot even explain to you. You need to actually see to believe it, how it actually performs. So if you really are someone who is into a creative space and looking for the best experience, I would say go ahead and figure out if there is store in your like a city or country where you can actually take a demo of the 6K monitor, because right now there are not a lot of 6K options except the Apple XDR, which is close to $8,000. Then you have this LG one, which is $2,000. Then there is one Asus Pro Art one, I believe that's around $1,500. Then there is one Qcoin one, probably I will be getting that as well. Once I get it, I can make a video about that. So that one is close to $1,800. So there are not a lot of options. For example, if you are really in the market to buy 4K monitor, you have ton of options. But when you are in the market to look for the best MacBook Retina experience, then you only have just few options: Apple XDR, Apple Studio monitors, and LG this one, and the Asus Pro Art, and the Qcoin one. You don't get a lot of options. So, but yes, it's like you are paying price for that quality, that experience, that exactly MacBook Pro quality thing. But again, this is 60 Hz. Apple XDR is again 60 Hz as well. Maybe this year or next year, 2026, during March, probably we would be able to see the Apple XDR 2, which I don't know how much they're going to charge. Probably it will be close to $10,000, and maybe they will make it maybe 35 or 37 inch. And if they can actually give it at least 120 Hz or 90 or something like that, then probably that will be game changer. But yes, how many out there can actually spend $10,000 on a monitor or display? I doubt, not even 1% of users. So again, that's why it makes sense. If you really are someone into creative space and looking for the best experience and don't want to break your bank for like $10,000, I would say this has to be the best monitor to go for. This has multiple modes, multiple inputs, Thunderbolt 5 support, like everything what you can normally expect from a $10,000 monitor, you are already getting it here. Absolutely hands down the best. It just released few days back. I mean, the update came on CES 2024, and it almost took close to 1 year for LG to actually ship it. So I believe in Dubai and US it just got released 4 days back, and I immediately pulled that trigger because I was just waiting for this. So I knew it when it's out, I'm going to get it immediately. So I just went ahead, ordered it, got it here in studio so that I could show you. And I've been using this for last 24 hours, and I can tell you it's massive experience all the from 4K. My 43-inch 4K was huge. It had literally a lot of real estate, but again, it did not have the amount of resolution what I needed, because when you are used to what 24x7 on a MacBook Pro, which has the best display right now, 120 Hz Pro Motion display, absolutely 6K Retina experience, only that kind of experience what you can get from a bigger display is a 6K Apple XDR or probably this one, nothing else. So if you're really in the market looking for a 6K monitor and the best experience, hands down, go ahead and check in your country if you really have it. I put the link below in the video description. If you've got any question, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys on the new video.